cut this.
Maybe put a stake on him. Because I'm a guy. That's what guys like me like to do.
Hello, hi. Revin, thank you for the 395 stream streak. We're doing well. Mike, thanks for the lurk. J-Rock, we had a great day. Otaku. Alright. Are you guys about ready to start? We'll wait for the ad break to end for the mortals. And then we'll launch this game. It's time. Gabriel Knight is back. Make sure we're capturing it properly. Okay. Gaming. And then what is it? Shift enter? No, alt enter? Alt enter. Alt enter. Wait, didn't I webcam change? No, it's just because the, yeah. Is it set to
space? The final frontier.
You have hunger.
These
well, too bad. You didn't go to lunch with me. You can't be hungry.
Starship Enterprise.
I don't want to hear it.
Her ongoing mission.
Yeah, it's all
to
auto.
explore strange new
This is still
worlds.
not right.
To seek out new life forms and new civilizations.
Seems
to
so
boldly go
yellow.
where no man has gone before.
Oh, too blue. Look how it does just 1 point drops it. Like there's no in between. Be your backrooms game? Nice. Nice. Well, come hang out here while we play Gabriel Knight. Grace, are we on Grace, my love? I can't remember. I think we're back to Grace. Right? That's why she's number 1. I think. Yes. Oh, yes. We toured the museums and the castles.
Can't convince me that it didn't happen.
At first I was like, who the heck's audio is this weird
What's happening?
music? That's my game. Hi, Guy. How are you? Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. The dialogue box shrunk again. I have to pull it back up. Shh. No, Alt Enter. There we go. Okay, so we just got to this new... We got to the Wagner Museum. We just got to the Wagner Museum.
What's that book in the case?
Cosima Wagner's journal.
Oh,
locked up for
Wagner.
preservation.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know why. He had the very stereotypical, like, goofy voice, not like the real accent. I felt like... Wagner.
Wagner souvenirs. Don't think I need any of those.
Shoot. I forgot. Tomorrow. Okay.
Wagner souvenirs.
Tiny Desk fan, can I talk to him? Oh, yeah.
What are you doing here if the museum is closed?
They always like to have a caretaker here. It's a good job for me. I can soak in the
He
atmosphere.
just has a
Werewolf.
very
I like
cartoony
them.
version of
There.
the accent. What do you guys think?
What?
I mean, it's because
Werewolf.
he's putting on a personality, but
For the Bayreuth Opera?
it's just so funny.
I am only a student at the university. I study music, composition, conducting.
Wait. Wait, I didn't hit submit, go... sorry. Also didn't hit my go live button on Discord. I was all prepped and I still screwed up. Oh, that there. Hi, Deathmonger!
Is there much of a call for conductors in Europe?
I know you're playing me,
That's my brother.
but you're right.
The conductor for the
Dandelion,
Munich Opera.
don't lick yourself,
Well, that's
please.
convenient. Does that mean you get free opera tickets?
Yes. I get a week's pass to the Opernfestspiele, the opera festival in Munich. It starts in a few months.
Hope I'm still around to see it.
Dandelion.
Come with me if you like. If you're still around, I can go backstage and all sorts of things.
I'd love that. If I'm still in Germany, I'll call you, all right?
Yeah, good.
Stop it. Stop it, kitty. You're gonna hurt yourself. Tell
You
me
must
about
be
Wagner.
Igor. No, it's pronounced
Tell me about
Igor.
Wagner.
It's
But
pronounced
they
I.
told
was a
me it was
character.
Igor. Well, they were wrong then, weren't they?
He spent most of his life trying to convince rich patrons to subsidize his work. Unfortunately, he
Hi,
had
Polly.
expensive tastes. You see, he
Hello,
believed
hello.
that someone of his genius deserved to live well.
How are you?
Can't argue with that.
But Ludwig II supported him, didn't he?
Yeah, sure, but Ludwig came along very late in Wagner's life. By then, he had already been run out of Venice and most major cities because of debt. Ludwig saved him.
And the music. Best thing Ludwig ever did.
Have you ever heard about the letter that Ludwig wrote to the Munich conductor in 1882 telling him to prepare for a new Wagner opera?
You're full of surprises for an American.
What do you know about it?
Yeah, we love this game. We love Gabriel Knight.
No one knows anything about it. It's like a treasure map, you know? It's probably a complete fairy tale, but it does make you wonder.
You have no idea what it could have referred to? Maybe something that Wagner was working on with Ludwig?
If there was, there's no trace of it. Except perhaps in the dreams of unemployed music students.
She's trying to talk to me like we're in Discord. If you want to hang out in Discord, we can, but I'll be playing this game. Just know that you're not going to keep me away from my game tonight.
Have you ever heard about the wolf panels in the
Oh,
singers'
I
hall
hate when
at
the recordings
Neuschwanstein?
are messed up.
Did my brother send you
Good,
here?
Tara got an exam at 8 o'clock.
No.
Oh, no. Me? I don't have an exam.
Probably not.
It's only...
I'm good. I don't have an exam.
The letter to the conductor.
I mean,
the
I'm also
Wolfman.
tired, but at least I don't have exams.
My brother thinks I am crazy because of all my theories.
I have dreams. I still
What
have exams.
theories?
Oh, they'll never go away. They never go away, and I wake up in a panic. And I literally have to go like, is that real?
If
do I
there was
have
a lost
school?
opera.
No.
A lost Wagner opera. And if one
No,
could find
it's
it
done.
to a conductor, this would be like finding
Hello,
two
hello,
tops.
inferiority. It's
That-
the worst. I literally have
People
dreams
have
where I
looked
have to
for
go
it before.
back to high school because I was missing a credit.
never existed.
And then I go to high school
It is gone forever.
and I don't have my schedule. And then I realize I've
brother
missed
says I
weeks
waste
worth
my
of
time
doing
even
homework.
thinking about it.
Specifically always like in English class. Oh my god, I haven't done my English homework in like 3 weeks. I'm failing. It's like it progresses. First it goes from, oh, you just have to go back and take a class. Then it's like, I don't know any of my classes. And then it's like I would have a full workload. If I'm only missing 1 credit, I shouldn't have a full workload.
I'm curious.
And then I just wake up in a panic.
Is there
and I
any
hate
other
it.
information that points to the lost opera?
I like
besides
learning, I just
Ludwig's
hated
letter and the
school.
wolf panels?
It's too stressful. Too stressful.
It's nothing.
I'm not even supposed to have seen it.
You see,
But good luck in your exams.
my brother says that Wagner was too
goes good.
egotistical to have produced a lost opera. If he was working on something new, every person in Bayreuth would have heard about it. On the other hand, it was in Ludwig's character to have wanted a private opera.
But it wouldn't have been private.
private
Ludwig's
opera.
letter shows he intended it to be played in Munich.
Yes, but that it would get so far without Wagner telling others? Why keep it a secret?
Maybe there was a very good reason for secrecy.
For example?
Like... Never mind.
Like, could go a lot of ways in this one. What are we thinking? What are we thinking her reason for it not being...
I don't have anything to ask.
Do we have anything in our book to show him?
I'm not sure,
Or our book, in our purse.
I'm not sure.
I don't remember what any of these things are. It's been too long. And I can't buy a ticket. He said the museum's closed, so I'm pretty sure we can't buy a ticket.
I'm not sure, Gail.
Okay. So exit, that's the way we came in. We can't, wait. Oh yeah. Wagner. Is that Wagner? Yes. Let's try this way. Oh wait, we can go around. It's just so satisfying. These games are just so good. These games are so good. I love all these old games, and I would love to be able to play them more. Wagner's piano. On this piano, the maestro composed his later operas, including The Ring. Wait, what? I don't know my Wagner. But this makes me think of the horror movie.
Wagner's piano. On this piano,
Hi,
the
Terrence.
maestro composed his later operas,
They're like point
including
click. Oh
The
yeah, I
Ring.
play a ton of these games. A lot of times I play them off stream. My mom and I are big into mystery games, so when we're on like vacations, I'll always bring a laptop and we'll get like, we played through all the old Nancy Drew games, her interactive. Those are really good. And just again, back in the day, we played so many of these mystery games. Myst is on my list to add to Throwback Thursdays when I get done with some other games. A lot of the youngins in this chat have never probably even seen Myst. Myst was like revolutionary. So good. I can't play the piano. I can't touch his piano. Wait, is this where I came from? Oh no.
Opera costumes. Opera costumes.
Ooh, look at the diorama.
This must be a model of Wagner's own theater here in Bayreuth. This must.
Okay, I was just checking. Sometimes.
These look like production designs. I don't see anything that looks like those wolf paintings in Neuschwanstein, though. These look like production designs. I don't see anything that looks like those wolf paintings in Neuschwanstein, though.
Yourself, but you're licking your hair right off your body. You need to stop. 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 I need to get you some pain meds or something. You need to stop licking. Damn it. Ooh, a handsome chap. Timothée Chalamet, is that
the
you?
Great patron himself.
Actually looks like a little bit like Eddie Redmayne, too. Stop.
Ludwig as the classical Greek hero.
Yeah, cats love to lick things, but my cat cleans herself to where she's raw. See how she has no fur right there? Poor baby. Poor baby, I know. I know. So she's getting in trouble for licking herself. And then she cost me hundreds of dollars to rush her to the ER because she can't pee. And I thought, oh no, what's wrong with you? Turns out she just gets herself so sick that she gets all swollen down there. Stop. From stress. Okay. What about this?
A portrait given as a gift from Ludwig to Wagner.
She was doing so good too. Her fur was all coming back in. And then she had that scare and now she's looking it right back off again. I don't know if the pain meds didn't... Like, it stopped her for a little while, but I don't think...
June 10th, 1881, Munich residence. Great friend. I am writing to you in the middle of the night. My blood is pounding too wildly for sleep. Tonight's performance, how can I describe it? I am unsure whether to be terrified or thrilled. Perhaps I even feel hopeful. If it is hope, you have given it to me, my friend, for the first time in years. We must speak. Something happened during the music tonight, but I must have your absolute confidence. As you love me, come at once. Your devoted king, Ludwig.
I think I might see if I can give her Benadryl just to see if that stops her itching and licking. Hurts equals heart. Hurts? Mine hurts? Poked. My blood. My heart. So they translate to my blood, but it should be my heart is pounding. Yeah, sometimes like with translations, I've noticed like especially when you're watching subtitles on a movie, right? They won't translate it word for word.
July 1882.
They don't translate it word for word. They translate it more
Monsieur
so
Beaujolais and I have finished the diagram.
Make,
we checked the figures many times, and Monsieur is confident that it will work.
Common phrases,
8 identical fixtures are to be made from the diagram and placed in the theater exactly as specified. I'm sending the diagram with your courier.
The exact translation, like it's understandable. Like we would get it.
All will be well.
So I kind of hate when they do that, especially when you're watching a dubbed with subtitles. There was a show I watched, I think it was called The Rain. I can't remember if it was Swedish. But it was dubbed, so they spoke in English, but it was still hard to understand them because it was kind of broken English a little bit because I think they had the original actors try to dub it themselves or something. I don't remember. We had a hard time. So we'd always put subtitles at the bottom. And the subtitles for the translation of like the original version to the dubbed version never matched up. And it would like even have like swear words where they didn't swear or vice versa. Never understood it.
Ludwig's death mask.
The death mask.
An old sofa.
Old sofa.
The death of Wagner. On Ash Wednesday, 1883, Wagner suffered a heart attack in a Venetian gondola on the way to San Michele. His wife and the gondolier carried him into a church where he regained consciousness. Wagner died 4 days later on this sofa.
Sad.
Wagner's death mask.
We already saw his death mask. Does he have 2 death masks? Why does he have 2?
Wagner's desk, exactly as it was on the day he died. It's a letter from a Monsieur Beaujolais, dated September 1881. Looks like he's discussing acoustics and sound waves, and crystals. Wasn't Wagner's Bayreuth Theater already built? Why would Wagner be worrying about acoustics?
He's worrying about acoustics, huh? Oh. So have I seen everything? Yeah, it looks like I've seen everything.
Do you know anything about that letter from Wagner to Ludwig in the display case? The one about the diagram?
Ah, no. Some sort of equipment for Ludwig's theater. But I don't know why Wagner would have cared about this. If he was worried about any theater, you would think it would have been his own theater, here, in Bayreuth.
Alright, is that enough? Did I see enough? Dandelion, please. You're hurting yourself. I still have stuff to do with Wagner! Ugh. I still have more to do here. What did I miss? What did we miss?
Wagner souvenir. I don't have any.
What did we... Oh, shoot. I went the wrong way again. We're wasting a lot of gas here. I mean, petrol. Oh.
Richard Wagner. Franz Liszt.
Oops.
Franz Liszt, composer and Cosima Wagner's father. Wagner died on that sofa. That's kind of creepy. It looks rather simple considering the grandiose stuff Wagner composed here. It looks rather simple considering... It's a letter from... wasn't... It looks like an architectural drawing of a theater. The Wittelsbacher Theater, München. Every square inch is measured.
Wait. It zoomed in on one side, but can I zoom in on this side? Oh, okay, no, I can't.
Wagner's death.
What about my notebook? Do I have any notes now? Still no notes. Like, what triggers the notes? So I can't look at any of these pictures, but there's another death mask here. We saw this. Read that, read that.
Ludwig's.
Read that.
The great
There he is.
Ludwig as the classical Greek hero. Opera costumes. Opera costumes. These look like production designs. I don't see anything that looks like those wolf paintings in Neuschwanstein, though. These look like... I don't see...
You can't click on any of these. I don't think there's...
This much.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything new I can click there. Doesn't look like I can go anywhere else except for back to the piano room.
I don't have anything to... Cosima was Wagner's wife, I think. She probably just talks about him in her journal.
Huh. Well, maybe there's more to do here, but we can't... Oops, wrong way. Oh, wrong way. I'm so lost. Help! Help! Yeah, still says there's stuff to do. We finished this one, though. No! Oh, wait. That's me highlighting it. Is there more to do there, or am I just there? Oh. Oh, interesting. Will there always be a cutscene when we come back here? Or is something gonna happen? Oh. How much does this game actually cost?
Hey, did you have
I
a
have
good
no
time?
clue. I bought this years ago.
Uh-huh.
I bought all
Anything
three of
new?
them years
Yes, you had a
ago.
phone call.
They've been sitting in my Steam library for
Professor
like
Barkley. He said you had his number.
6-7 years.
I
maybe.
do. Thanks.
I probably snagged them on sale. They're probably pretty cheap. Let me see if I can look it up on the Steam page right now. I like how this one's considered very mature. It hasn't even really been bad. How is it very mature? $6. $6 for this one. Or, whoa, $710 to get an entire Activision bundle. You get all the old Call of Duties. What? That's insane. This is part of an Activision bundle. Interesting. But $6 just for this game. But again, I think I got it bundled probably for under $10. Hey, we can talk to her.
Gerda?
Yes.
Have you heard from Gabriel at all?
No, Grace, I'm sorry.
Never mind.
Never mind.
I don't have anything to ask Gerda right now.
Okay, well, if we can't ask Gerda anything, there's no reason to even be here. Let's get back in the car. But it said I had stuff to do at... So this is Rittersburg. This is where I'm at. So it says I have stuff to do at Rittersburg, but it still says I have stuff at Neuschwanstein. Or however you say that. Neuschwanstein. An old BMW, yeah.
I don't think the guards want to be bothered while on... These scenes are from the Siegfried saga. These scenes are... I wonder where that door leads.
Can I open it?
I wonder where that door leads.
The closed door leads to the tower, which is not part of the tour. The king was making his way to this very door when he was arrested in 1886.
Well, was that all I needed to do? Did I not do that last time? Let's see. Let's see if that's all I had left. Yeah! Oh, wait. I did! I finished it! I just missed the door. Okay, so we're still missing something at Wagner. What are we missing at Wagner? What are we missing at Wagner?
I don't have anything.
What am I missing? Oh, I hit the wrong button again. Alright, let's look up the, let's look up the old guide, huh? The walkthrough, see what we're missing. Only because this game takes so long to play and we're running out of time to stream it. Kitty, kitty, please, don't hurt yourself. Please, you're hurting yourself. Beast. Within. Walkthrough. Oh, sorry you guys had to listen to that car drive by a billion times. What chapter are we on? We're on chapter 4 or 5? Okay. Let's see. What's that place called? The Schlossritter's Gasthof. Talk to the Smiths about all topics. Oh, that's the bar. Schlossritter is where I live. New Schwanstein. View all exhibits, and then when returning to the map, use the hint button to see if you've missed anything. Alright, boom! We're already doing it correctly. Then Herrenschmeise. We did that one. Talk to them about Wagner and unlock the Wagner Museum. But... Okay, Beirut. View all the exhibits at the Wagner Museum and talk to George. Okay, so... Wait, it's not even blinking anymore. Wait, did I do it? Nothing. Wait. No, it's still blinking. It did say, though, it did say there's stuff to do here. It did say there was stuff to do here, so maybe we have to do it in a certain order. So let's just go see if there's more we can do here in the town. They're not here. But I could talk to him. Hi, Donald Sutherland.
Yes?
Are the Smiths in their room?
Yeah, I believe so.
Could you ask them to come down, please?
Yeah, natürlich.
Oh no, an ad break! No, rest in peace, people on Twitch who aren't subbed. We'll have to wait as long as we can, but I can't pause the cutscene. No!
Now you just tell Merle what's going on.
Okay, good. You guys didn't miss much. We'll wait here. We're gonna wait here until they're back. 54 seconds. You have no ad right now? What? Because it says ad break. The Twitch ads must be bonkers. It says you're in the middle of an ad. If you get hit with an ad, let me know. I'm still gonna wait. I'm still gonna wait for anybody else that might be an ad. Ad break ends in 34 seconds. This woman's hair is higher than anything I can't think of at the moment. But it's pretty high. It's pretty dang high. And that is a beehive if I ever saw one. No ad for you either, Otaku? Well, then why is Twitch lying to us? Why is Twitch lying to us? Maybe there's... Maybe their ads are broken. Now it says, welcome your community back. Welcome back, guys. Now it's time to play.
I had a dream last night. I didn't remember it at first, but I saw something today at one of the museums.
What was the dream?
Nice thoughts about her hair.
I was being chased in the woods by wolves.
This lady's hair.
And I saw a sleigh. Ludwig was inside. He pulled me up, and I thought I was safe. But then he turned into a wolf.
So what do you think, Mother?
A dream of rescue is a spiritual guide dream.
What's this about ads? It said we were running an ad break, but everyone said they didn't have
must
ads.
Be linked to Ludwig somehow.
Oh, the peasants.
What do the wolves represent?
I'm a psychic, dear, not Freud.
Those of us that watch with ads.
But the warning I got was about the black wolf, wasn't it? And the wolves in the dream. It must
I always
be the
watch
same danger.
when I watch streamers.
It's so
never
frustrating.
because they don't run.
The more questions I have.
Like I don't think they run
Why
ads,
don't you try a
so
little
I get hit with the
communicating of your
pre-rolls.
own?
But the
Ludwig's
pre-rolls
the link. Appeal
don't
to
hit
him.
until like a minute or two
Your
you're in the
answers
stream.
may not come right away,
And I'll
but
be
at
like,
least you'll
I'll
give
chat
the
to them. They
guide
go,
something
oh, and they'll go to
specific
respond,
say
and
the
boom,
next
the
time
ad
she
hits. I'm like,
contacts you.
Isn't there any way that you could,
hate it.
you know, do a psychic reading on Ludwig or something?
To tell you the truth, I've been trying all day to make contact, but I only feel great despair. Ludwig's soul is not at peace.
No, he was freaking murdered. Freaking him and his
I better
doctor
go.
were just found
Anytime
drowned in
you
a
need us,
lake.
stop by.
Be
The
careful.
two of them walked off alone, and no one
Thanks.
came back. They both drowned. crazy. I just can't get over that. Like, did anyone ever figure out what happened to him? IRL? Like, I want to know. Okay.
I don't have anything else to say to the Smiths right now. I don't have anything to...
Okay, so...
My...
We're just checking all the stops. Oh, they're not home.
Guess they're closed.
We're just checking all the stops.
Those look better.
See, it always acts like I can exit this way, but there's no exit here.
Grace.
I wonder if there will be eventually. There just isn't one yet.
I don't have anything to ask Gerda right now.
Okay, let's go back to the Wagner Museum, maybe? Ah, still there's stuff to do at Wintersburg. Says there's still stuff to do here.
I don't have anything to ask Georg about at the moment.
But the thing is, it doesn't tell me on the walkthrough what specifically to do. It just says look at all the stuff. Okay, talk to Air Uber about the Smiths. Tell the Smiths about the dream. Oh, we gotta call our friend. I thought he was supposed to call me. Last time I talked to her, she's like, oh, he'll call me when he's ready. He'll call me. So I have to call him? Is that not the phone number? Wait, which one has this phone? This one? There you go. Literally, I've tried to call him so many times. She goes, ugh, he'll call me back when he has information.
Hello?
Hi, Professor Barkley. It's Grace.
Oh, good. I have a name for you. It's Herr Josef Dahlmeier, and he specializes in Bavarian history, and I think he's somewhere near you are.
Herr Josef Dahlmeier. Great, got a number?
Yeah, I do. It's 4982-555-2234.
Thanks a lot. Sorry about the bother.
That's no bother. When are you coming back to school, Gracie?
When I figure it out, I'll let you know.
Hi, Torrin.
Well,
how are you?
Be good.
Nice.
I'll write to Gabriel, soon as I have an...
Alright. Wait, I just got a phone number. Sit back down. I almost walked away without calling this dude. The background music just gets so loud sometimes.
Hallo?
Hallo, sind Sie Herr Josef Dahlmeier?
Yeah, you must be Grace Nakamura, the American history student.
Yes.
I hear you're interested in Ludwig II.
Very.
Good. There's something I want to show you. Drive to Berg on Starnberger See. Meet me at the Memorial Chapel.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, wait. Was there anything you wanted me to look into before we meet?
Well, I was hoping you knew something about someone called the Black Wolf. He was a contemporary of Ludwig's. He lived in Prussia, I think, and he was well connected.
Never heard of him, but I'll check. See you there.
Thanks. Bye.
Alright, we should have a new place unlocked. Ah. Oh, this is frickin' creepy. Just a church in the woods that leads to like even scarier woods? No thanks. Why are we parked so far away, Grace? This is terrifying.
It's a memorial chapel. It's a memorial chapel. It's a memorial chapel.
Well, go up there!
It.
This is where he died. You must be Grace. Herr Dahlmeier.
Hello.
Josef. I didn't mean to startle you. I wanted you to see it.
Like, look at this.
I came here the most, you know, more than at the castle.
Like, what was the doctor and Ludwig
know?
doing in the middle of the lake that they just both drowned? Did the doctor like, oh, let's do some water treatment, and then they just somehow like a riptide got him or something? I doubt this I don't know if these like, I'm gonna assume riptides don't really exist in this lake. They're usually they have to be like big lakes or an ocean for it to have riptides, I would assume, right? Because they have to have tides. So like, did they get murdered? What happened? That's the scariest part of this whole story. This is a true story.
Is Ludwig.
Yes. He was the last
I
real
want to
king
see
that
this on
Bavaria
Unsolved
had.
Mysteries.
As a Bavarian and a history buff, well, that's enough to hook me right there.
But there's more, right?
He was a romantic, you know. A dreamer. And he was misunderstood, maligned.
They say he
Sounds
was
like you
a
can relate.
dreamer.
Me? Hell, I have it easy. At least I live in the 1990s. And not every eye in the country is on me. But yes, I can relate.
You know about Ludwig's diary, right?
Of course.
How can I get my hands on it?
I'm sorry. I have been trying myself for 5 years. They keep it locked up tight in the Royal Archives, and they don't let it out. They must think it contains things that will hurt his image.
They won't let anyone see it, not ever?
Only one person outside of the government ever got to see it, a biographer, Sir Richmond Chapel. He had friends among the German royals, and they let him look at it.
Did you ever try to contact Chapel, pick his brain?
No, and I don't believe I never thought of that. If you do and you find out anything, you must share.
It's a promise.
I think a third party killed him. Perhaps a third party discovered the Black Wolf's true nature and killed him. Perhaps the other person got caught in the crossfire. I mean, in this game, yes, but the Black Wolf, the werewolf story is obviously not true. But like in real life, Ludwig, right? This is based on a real person, I'm assuming? Or is Ludwig made up? I'm assuming Ludwig and Wagner and all that was real, right? Ludwig. Is it the second? The second. Yeah, Ludwig II, the fairy tale king. Death. Only age of 40, under very mysterious circumstances, his body was found in the lake along with his physician. Official ruling was suicide. But the details from his death remain debated, with some suggesting he may have been murdered. They say it was suicide. So what, did the doctor try to go in after him? Oh, look at he's moving. That's creepy. They're just standing there staring at each other. It's creepy.
Tell me about Ludwig.
But yeah, I wonder if this game will give an
much.
explanation based on the mystery, right?
Politically, the most significant thing about Ludwig II was that he signed over independent Bavarian statehood to Prussia in 1870. Bavaria became a part of United Germany, and Ludwig became a figurehead prince under the Prussian Kaiser.
Why do you think he did that?
Bavaria had been involved in the 100 Years' War. People were tired of fighting. Prussia's push to unite the German states made some amount of sense. Still, Ludwig must have had other options. At the very least, he should have negotiated better terms.
So what was the real reason?
He was manipulated by Bismarck. At least that's what I think, anyway.
What about Ludwig personally?
You'll find two perspectives on Ludwig. The view the tourists get is the romantic ideal, Ludwig the tormented loner. Then there is the historian's point of view. Ludwig was plagued with guilt over his sexual orientation and was driven mad with self-loathing.
But I take it you're not buying either point of view.
Well, it's all too convenient, isn't it? That he was a devout Catholic, there is no question, and I'm sure there were pressures on him to be normal.
Hi, Eddie,
but he was no prude. He loved Byron. Yes. Philosophy, the French court. If anything, Ludwig was too much an egomaniac. He didn't give a damn what anyone thought. And besides, he didn't try to hide any of his relationships. If he suffered from anything in his romantic life, it was disillusionment. No one loved him back as purely as he himself loved.
Well, if it wasn't sexual guilt that tormented him, what was it?
I don't know. His diary was filled with self-guilt, but I'm sure it's not about that. If I knew, I'd write my own book, set the record straight, so to speak.
Have you read anything about Ludwig's midnight sleigh rides?
Oh, would that have been something? To be out at night and suddenly see him sweep by with his entourage? They say the night agitated Ludwig, and that being outdoors and the rushing feeling of the sleigh calmed him down. Sometimes even the sleigh wasn't enough. He would stop in some remote woods, order his servants to stay put, and go wandering off by himself for hours. It drove the servants crazy.
I came home and I ate just scrambled eggs and just some chicken in a bowl. And it was gonna be like very low calorie. But it's so unsatisfying that then I was like, oh, I'm so hungry. So then I had one of those Hostess cupcakes. And then my parents called and go, oh, we're on our way home. And I was like, I'm going to stop and watch a movie. And I was like, oh, where'd you guys eat for dinner? She goes, oh, we didn't want to tell you, but we went to literally your favorite restaurant and got your favorite food. I was like, you suck. I'm so hungry. So she brought me popcorn and like queso cheese to dip it in. So I was like so bad tonight. I was so bad. I'm still hungry. That's all I can think about.
Tell me about Bismarck.
Bismarck. He was the Prussian Kaiser's chancellor.
It's 11 p.m. though. Hey.
Not a nice man. Bismarck had a reputation for learning people's weaknesses
never
and
look at
manipulating
gift horse
them.
in the mouth when it comes to
It's a matter of record that he had spies on Ludwig's staff. He may even have had a henchman even closer to the king. And he was involved in the conspiracy to declare Ludwig insane.
I really want to go to Burger King, and I don't know if you guys seen Burger King has
No, I did.
How to Train Your
I'd
Dragon
read about
meal.
him before, but I hadn't realized that was who you were talking about.
I really want to get it.
His name was Godin, Paul Godin.
It's got spicy chicken fries,
called the Black Wolf
a
after
Whopper.
I've never heard of him. Who was he?
And it comes with
Godin
like
lived on the fringes of the Prussian court.
like a raspberry lemonade or something like that.
He was
Looks
handsome,
good.
charming, dangerous, or so they say. He was variously rumored to have been a foreign prince, a Prussian spy, even an assassin. Since you were interested in him, I found out some things that are probably true. It said he came from abroad in the mid-1800s, but claimed high German blood.
Do you know where he came from?
Yeah, this game is
No.
highly
And he was
educational.
ruthlessly ambitious. He probably
Almost
found out
too
who
much.
held the power, Bismarck,
Like
and
I like
offered
it,
his services.
but when it
Bismarck
floods,
was a good
when it
judge of
floods
talent
in like
of that sort,
nonstop and there's no
anyway.
break, it gets me. It gets me.
What else do you know about Godin?
It's also why I love the Assassin's Creed
He
games.
must
They
have
were
done
always good
something
with that too.
remarkable. Bismarck was not a generous man. He liked to string people along with promises, but rarely came through. He did for Godin, though. He gave him a royal title and lands in 1863. And that was the last reference I found to him.
Well, how could he just disappear?
It's not that unusual. Back then, when you were given a title, you usually changed your name and moved to a place where no one knew your past.
Not the recent,
so you
recent
could
ones
act with
don't put
impunity.
Laura in?
Or
Oh,
be
then
a
what's the
pompous ass
point?
and get away with it.
Grace, what was that laugh? Was that a flirty laugh? What was that?
Is there any way to find out what Godin was called after he got his title?
Is it that critical?
It might be.
Well, you could send away
Dude, I
for a
freaking
copy of the
loved
entitlement deed.
playing
Assuming it has
second
destroyed during
one.
one of
So
the
good.
wars.
But the third one,
Godin's
and then
new
like
name would be
randomly
on
you
it.
run into like a founding
But
father
you would need a
of
research permit from the
America.
government to access those records, and they
Like-
can be very hard to get. A lot of red tape.
Bro,
Great.
peak cinema.
What do you know about Ludwig's hunting accident?
A couple of years ago, I was introduced to this great
Philip
old
Ward's
man,
now more
a
mystical.
real old world farmer.
I mean, they always
Well, his
were. It
grandfather
was
was
always
Richard
mystical,
Horning,
right? They were kind
Ludwig's
of like,
equestrian.
a mixture
He
of like
told some
National
great
Treasure,
Ludwig
right? Where it had
stories.
real history plus like
Sometimes I get lucky.
the Masons.
Anyway, he said that after the hunting accident,
mystery,
Ludwig got terribly ill.
mysticalness,
That he
right?
had a fever and was acting crazy.
What do they lean
They
more
were afraid
into
that
it?
the wolf had been carrying a disease or that the bite had gone septic.
A wolf?
Pizza?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not
who's
so
mentioning
unusual.
pizza,
There were a lot of
Deathmonger?
wolves in the Alps
Oh.
back then. The servants were really worried, but Ludwig recovered, physically anyway. Horning's grandfather said it was the fever that broke Ludwig's mind, that he was worse than ever after that.
Fever.
What do you mean Ludwig got worse after the accident?
Ludwig always had been a very private person. But after the accident, he got darker, more crazy. Towards the end, he was even forcing his servants to enter his chambers bent over so they couldn't see his face. Horning's grandfather said his temper was fearsome. He would fly into a rage at the least mistake.
Must have been terrified of him.
Yes, well,
Probably because during the
Horning's
hunting
grandfather felt sorry for
accident, he
Ludwig,
was
and
bit
Ludwig
and
hated
turned
his own
into a
violence.
werewolf.
He was always giving gifts to his servants to apologize.
Right? He'd be the beta because he's extra aggressive, right? We talked about this. We talked about the beta werewolves not being able to hold their temper.
You mentioned that there were other reasons why Ludwig's servants feared him.
Thought I said
That's
pizza.
another
Did
of
I?
Horning's mysteries. There's a story about
I?
Neuschwanstein. Apparently, there was a period of time of 2 or 3 months when Wagner would come and visit him.
Oh, I wouldn't put it past me, Deathmonger.
Would lock
I probably
themselves
did.
in the singer's hall. Horning's grandfather said the sounds that came from there were awful. Well, the servants had superstitious minds anyway. Some of them quit over it, just walked away.
What kind of sound?
Horning's grandfather called them heartbreaking and ungodly. Maybe it was Wagner
Oh,
trying
God.
to sing.
It's back. The noise.
Well, I guess that's all for now. Thanks for your help.
It's my pleasure. And if you ever want to talk again, just give me a call. I'll meet you down.
I will. Thanks.
Servus.
Bye. This is where they found Ludwig's body.
Oops. I just don't understand how two people just go out into a lake and just drown. How do you just drown? Could they not swim? Like, I hear that all the time. Like, oh, she killed herself. She went out into the water and just drowned. But, like, your instinct is when you start to die is to fight for your life. So if you can't... So if you can swim, like, you would think that they wouldn't just drown. So I feel like, yeah, if two people died, they were murdered. Or the one was trying to save the other one and drowned trying to save him. Like, that makes sense. Oh, hello, Bad Irish Luck. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, Raiders. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me. Let me get you a shout out. Hey, Bubba! Hi! Welcome on in. Thank you for coming through with the raid. Wait, you were last playing what? Why does it not tell me? Hey. They were last playing nothing. Interesting. The bot is either broken or you weren't playing anything. Interesting. What were you doing for your stream? Final Fantasy 14. Ah, you're doing some raiding. I did some Final Fantasy 14 for a while, but man, MMOs are not for me. I wasted like a year of my life into that game, and I just got out of base game, and I was like, this, and I got so frustrated when I spent days doing a quest to plan my own like congratulatory party, because I was just running to get snacks. And I was like, this game is ridiculous. The one MMO, like, I liked it. I loved it for a lot because, like, I love the cuteness. I played a little Lalafell named, what did I name him? Not Timmy. What was his name? Little Jimmy. Little Jimmy. He's cute. But, it's just too much for me. I love, the one MMO I do like, though, is the Star Wars one, because that's a lot more, it's MMO light, as I like to say. It claims to be an MMO, but it feels less like an MMO than any other MMO. It's very classic, though, yeah. Yeah, I heard the story gets really, really good as time goes on, and I did pay for a skip or two at one point, but it was like, oh, man, I just could not keep up. I could not keep up. It is not for the faint of heart, I'll tell you that. But I do miss my little Jimmy. He was so cute. But again, thank you for sharing your community with me. If you haven't been by stream before, my name is Kiki. We do variety streams. Right now we're playing a game called The Beast Within. It's a Gabriel Knight saga story. This is game number 2. It's from the 90s. It's a game that my mom played when I was a child, and I've never forgotten it, and I've been dying to play it again my whole life. We started it as like part of our Throwback Thursdays. We play some old games, but sometimes my time is limited, and I end up liking these games so much that I don't play them on Thursdays. I play them whenever I feel like it. So we're playing a little bit tonight while I have some free time. And this one's about werewolves. So if you're interested in a little supernatural, it has real history, real German history, mixed in with werewolves. Yes. Have to lurk to get your snacks. Enjoy. Thank you for the lurk and get those snacks. We were just talking about food, man. This is always 4th meal hour. Get so hungry. Oh, wait, should she just go back there, or is she gonna sit on the bench? What's happening? Yeah, little Jimmy didn't. Yeah, little Jimmy clocked in for the first time, and immediately I got a DM from another character going, "Little Jimmy, will you be my boyfriend?" And I hit them with the, "I ain't got time for women. I have a world to save." Little Jimmy. People were thirsting. They were thirsting. And it was like, I usually get so scared when people at multiplayer games, oh, did I bork it? And I haven't saved it! Oh, I haven't saved it. No. I haven't saved it all night. Oh, no. Oh, gosh darn it. You guys, I haven't saved it. Deathbugger, you're supposed to remind me. I rely on you. No. No! You were the chosen one! You were the chosen one! The beauty about this game, though, is a lot of its dialogue, we can just skip through it. Don't forget to save. Doran! Alright, guys, Alt F4ing. Let's hope I don't crash stream, though. Oh, it doesn't let me Alt F4. R.I.P. R.I.P. Oh, I borked it. Oh, I gotta remember, old games don't have autosaves. Ugh. You know, like, so many other games I save all the time. These games are just non-stop dialogue that I forget. Yeah, we can fast forward. The thing is, will take me 5 minutes. We'll catch right back up. We got this. We got this. Also, an incoming ad for anybody on Twitch. Sorry, I do run ads every 30 minutes because it helps us avoid the pre-roll so you're not hit when you raid in. Or if you tab out or switch streams and come back, you won't be hit. So apologies for that. It'll be a minute 30, but don't worry. You won't miss anything because I have to redo the entire game since I got here.
is that...
Have you ever...
Okay.
Wagner's... Franz... Wagner... An old sofa... The death... Wagner's... It's a... wasn't Wagner... It looks like every... It looks rather... The Great... Ludwig...
I just have to click on all the things.
Ludwig's... Jalopy full...
Wait, did it actually click on that?
A portrait...
I was gonna say, I didn't hear our audio go off.
These look like... I don't... These look like... I don't... Apricot. This must... This...
Do you know...
I don't have it.
Oh, yeah. Now we can, we missed something here, that's right. Yeah, I mean, he could have tried to commit suicide and the doctor was trying to help save him and died, or they did a suicide pact together, who knows.
I want...
But it's just so... It's just so odd, right? Like they said, it's very mysterious. Okay,
Have you heard...
I don't think I can do the library yet, but since... Oh, shoot. But since I'm here, I'm gonna try it. I think I have to talk to the couple first. I think we have to talk to the couple first. Oh.
I don't want to bother Professor.
Okay. Oh, he gave me the phone number. It worked. Oh my god, it worked. And we clicked through it so fast, I didn't even realize she called him.
I'll write to Gabriel.
Pin I get you every time. Alright, let's save. Grace, my love, save. Oh, shoot. Now we gotta go talk to the couple.
Are the Smith...
I don't have it. I don't...
Okay, just double checking. Alright, we're almost back right where we left off, like I said. Luckily this game, it feels like hours have gone by, but unlike other games, it's all dialogue, so you can skip it. Hint, we still have so many places to go. I mean, again, that could be exactly what happened, Otaku, but that's the thing is we'll never know, right?
You know about Ludwig's... Tell me... Have you...
Like, they could have been doing something, and like, the doctor's like, I think you could use like a cool off in the lake, and he went in with his clothes on, and it was like, oh no!
What do you mean, Ludwig?
And then they drowned.
You meant...
Alright, we're right back to where we left off. It broke again. Good thing I saved it. I was just testing it. Don't ever click this bench again, chat. Don't ever click this bench again. It's a broken spot of the game. It's a broken spot. Whew. Did we save? We did save, yeah. I saved. I saved a few times. And then I saved right before I tested it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is it not gonna load? What's happening? Oh no, did I break the whole game? Oh, there it goes. Stay away from that bench. You have to go the first time, just don't go back. You have to click on it the first time. Where's my load? Oh, there's a crow this time. Oh, we didn't look at this.
This is where they...
Okay, we have to... Checking. So this whole area is probably all the same thing. It's just hard to tell sometimes. Oh, I didn't click on the... I have to view the castle so we can get that over with.
It's a memorial chapel for Ludwig. It's a memorial chapel for Ludwig.
We are 339 out of 679, so we are getting close to being halfway through, I feel like. But I feel like there's so many chapters that we have yet to go. Okay, still says I have stuff to see here. Interesting. I bet you have to talk to the Smiths first.
I don't have any...
Yeah, I bet you have to talk to the Smiths first. Let's go back to the Smiths. Wasting all this petrol. Wasting all our petrol. Driving back and forth. We could be getting answers right away. They're not here.
I don't have anything to...
You don't have anything to say? Still no notes in my notebook? What the hell? Grace, you're terrible at keeping notes. Gosh, Otaku, that was terrifying! That wasn't even funny. That was so scary. Oh my gosh, that was so scary. Still says there's stuff to do here. Okay. It's a late night. It's a late night. I don't want to overthink this. We're going to the archives. Chapter 4. There's only 6 chapters, by the way. I told someone there was 12. There's only 6. I thought there was 12 for some reason. So we're more than halfway. Still lost. Well, Deathmonger, that's because I talk over every dialogue option. I'm so sorry. That's my fault. That's my fault. For the most part, again, we're just trying to figure out who's killing, right? The main premise is who's killing all these people. And we believe it's tied to werewolves. So who is the werewolf? And we believe all this history about Ludwig is going to lead us to the lineage of the werewolf line, I think. We've just been learning a lot about Ludwig and his connection to someone called the Black Wolf. Which I think, my guess is Ludwig killed himself because he was distraught and he was a werewolf. And I think he was devastated about becoming one, I think. That's going to be my guess. And that's going to lead us to who's the Black Wolf and, like, who's his descendants. Oh, yeah. We gotta, okay. Wait. Again, I don't know if there's more to look at here. break again. It worked.
Grace Nakamura. This is where they found Ludwig's body. This is where...
It says there's more to do here, but I don't see what else there could be to do. So maybe again it's same with the Wagner Museum. We just are doing things out of order. So it says come back, talk to Gerda, which I was gonna do. See if she's got anything for us.
Gerda?
Yes?
Gerda, do you have any idea where I could get a government research permit? I don't have time for a lot of red tape.
You should ask Herr Übergrau.
Was that the story of Ludwig becoming the werewolf?
You think?
Or how the Black Wolf became the Black Wolf? Is Ludwig... Otaku, are we saying Ludwig is the Black Wolf? I thought the Black Wolf was just an associate of his. Is he gonna be the Black Wolf? Is he gonna be the Black Wolf? I didn't think that they were the same person. But I could be wrong. I guess I was under the impression because of how they're force feeding me the information that it was two different people. I missed what she said to me, guys. What did she say to me? What'd she say to me, chat? Was she supposed to give me a number? Did she give me a phone number?
I don't have anything. I don't want to bother. I should get a letter.
Oh. Gosh, their handwriting's so beautiful. So perfect. Alright. Now we can go to the post office. Oh. Yeah, we know how the Black Wolf became, but I'm saying like Ludwig's ties. We're just learning about Ludwig. And then we're gonna learn the lineage down, right? So who's the descendants of the Black Wolf? Because we know Ludwig doesn't have any descendants. But the Black Wolf does. So by us learning about Ludwig, the game is trying to teach us about Ludwig because we're gonna learn his connection to whoever this mysterious Black Wolf is. Well, I mailed the letter. I mailed the letter. Now let's see.
I don't have anything to ask Gerda right now.
But now what do I do? Now what I do, chat? I mailed the letter, but I don't know what else to do. I'm lost. Back to the archives. Pomegranate in liquid format is good. I'll take your word on that. Mail the letter and pay the person. Use Ludwig's book on the phone calling. Wait, what? Go to the lake and talk to Dahlmeyer. Ask Gerda about the permit. Use Ludwig's book on the phone. Calling the publisher? Whoa, this game is so big brain that I never think to do these things. As much as I've tried it, I would never think to pull out the book to call. I would never think to pull the book out to call someone. Speaking of, there's a Memorial Weekend, I wonder if it's expired. Ah, I didn't know about it till today.
Hallo, Bertel München.
Advanced GG.
Hi, I have a book of yours on Ludwig II.
Buy one, get one 50% off, I think, but it might be over.
Yes, how can I help you?
Well, I'm doing some research on Ludwig, and I was hoping you could get me in contact with the author.
I'm afraid Sir Richmond Chapel is deceased.
Oh.
Oh.
However, his son is living.
Oh. Well, is there any way you can put me in touch with him?
And who are you doing this research for?
Well, I'm working with Professor Barkley from Yale University.
All right.
Oh yeah, it ended on Memorial Day. Dang it! I didn't realize it. I didn't learn about this till today from J-Rock. I'm a bad influencer.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I didn't even get the email until it was like expired. Dang it, because I really needed a refill too. Ah, dang it. I'm all out. I'm all out. Use my last bit of scraps. Okay. All right. I'm getting tired and it's getting late, so I'm just using the archives to go forward for now. She give us a number? Did she give us a number? She did. I know we missed it, Eddie. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't even know I had that.
My name is Grace Nakamura. I'm calling from Rittersburg, Germany. Is Thomas Chappell there, please?
Speaking. What may I
This
do
looks
for you,
like
Miss Nakamura?
Fraser's brother.
This is going to sound crazy, but
Niles.
I have a copy of your father's biography on Ludwig II. I understand he had access to Ludwig's diary.
Yes.
Well, oh God, I'm not even sure. He didn't make a copy of it or anything, did he? Or perhaps he took good notes?
He wrote down a complete translation in English. He said he couldn't make headway with the
yeah,
German
he
version.
does, doesn't he?
Ludwig's handwriting was rather brogue, you know.
He wrote down an English
Like
translation.
a mix. It's like actually like a mix of Niles and
unfortunately,
Fraser.
my father was allowed to see the diary only on the grounds that he wouldn't publish the entire work. I can't let you see it. Have you tried contacting the National Archive?
No, I don't have the kinds of connections your father did, or the time.
That's unfortunate, but I really cannot let it out of my hands.
Eddie, how's your dad doing?
It was just a shot in the dark.
As of
Very
this
well.
evening.
The best of luck to you.
Thank you, Mr. Chappell.
Oh gosh, I'm falling asleep. I'm falling asleep, which is good news because I could not sleep last night. Unfortunately, someone was burning yesterday, and I left my windows open for far too long, and all that smoke came in, and I got so sick. To the point where I was like, if I wake up and I'm this sick, I'm not going to work. Of course, I woke up fine. I woke up fine as in, like, I could breathe, but I had a runny nose and, like, kept sneezing, but last night was, like, choking and, like, coughing and, ugh. Yeah, he's just more bald. That's what I'm saying. So it's, like, Fraser's baldness with Niles. Like, he looks like Niles, but Fraser's baldness is, like, a perfect mix of the two. Okay, so apparently what we're supposed to do at the... Wait. These weren't bloomed before. So, apparently we're supposed to take these and put them at the memorial. For Ludwig. Why would I ever think to do that, chat? Why would I ever think to put this at a memorial for this dude? I thought about it for Gerda, because, like, that made sense.
Gibt's das denn die Lilienblumen schon?
Sehr schön.
Ja, aber es ist doch noch so kalt.
I don't speak German, my friend. He's stable. They said he had hemoglobin issues, so he'll be getting tested.
Ein Geschenk von der Madonna.
Transfusions tomorrow. Okay, well,
No.
I hope all goes
Nehmen
well
Sie sie ruhig.
for him,
Heute
and that they
Nacht
get
wird es
him back
kalt
up and
und sie
running.
wird sowieso erfrieren.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, unfortunately, as we age, eating unhealthy
And
affects us a lot more.
Vegeta, look!
That's why I'm gonna do it now while I can.
I'm not a Pokemon. I'm Chaozu. Chaozu.
Okay, so now we've got a flower in the car. We're gonna go back to here. Save! Oh my god, thank you. Yeah, yeah.
Now relax as I reach
I can't save.
deep
We're gonna save once
inside you and grab hold of your assets.
I need an adult.
I am an adult!
I'm gonna save right here. I think I probably had to put it by the bench. Yeah, let's go. Please don't break. Yes. What? What the? Can I toss it out? Oh my god. What? I'm pretty sure it's gotta be in the water, but like, why is it not working? Am I not to that step yet? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Pretty sure I have to throw it in the water. What? You guys saw me click a million times and it never changed camera angles. You think I need to click the edge of the water beach? Yeah. I got lucky on that. Thank you, Joe Blue.
But
I got so lucky because I was just clicking.
If you can send any
Mike,
my way,
hello.
I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime like I'm struggling on that, you guys can definitely tell me where to click if you see me like clicking around, because I feel like the game's not very intuitive on where to click sometimes. Did you just see his face in the water? Who the heck was that? But Mike, welcome in. Thank you so much for sharing your community with us. 1 second and I'll get you your shout out and stuff. Shout out at Michael. Shout out at Michael. You have to wait? Oh, did you give yourself a shout out? I missed it. But welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Geeky. If you haven't been by stream before, hi Freak. But if you haven't been by stream before, I do variety. We're currently playing an old Sierra game called The Beast Within. It's a Gabriel Knight mystery game. This is game number 2 in the series. Came out in the 90s. It's phenomenal. We love it. I try to play some throwback games once in a while on stream because there's just so many good games that came out when I was a child that I watched my mom play and I don't remember any of it. So we're reliving some childhood memories here, and it's really been really fun. But I hope you had a good stream, Mike. Actually, this game's not too bad, and I learned the secret. Watch. Boom. Instant. But I do have to tab back because I accidentally scrolled up on the chat. The old Gabriel Knight, I didn't know this trick, so someone on Reddit or somewhere explained how to do that, and I figured it out, so peace. Okay, so we did that. Save. Okay, so now I think we're good here. Supposed to be an easy transfer, the guy dying, but you got him back? Oh my gosh, that's scary, Freak. Come on, can I leave? Let's see. Alright, we did it. We cleared this one, so now we have to go back to the Wagner Museum, maybe? Kurt Wagner. Does anybody know who Kurt Wagner is? Come on, nerds. Come on, nerds. I know you know this.
I don't have anything to ask Georg about at the moment. Cosima was Wagner's wife,
What? Okay, I swear the walkthrough said to come back here. View all the exhibits in the Wagner Museum. Talk to George. Put the lily in the water. Gerda tells Grace that something... Oh! Sorry, I'm jumping ahead of myself again. My apologies. Alright, sorry. We're relying heavily on the, walkthrough today.
Hi. You just had a phone call. It was Frau Gelder at the post office. She said a fax came in for you there.
Oh, really? I wonder what it was.
Maybe it's from Gabriel.
Don't hold your breath.
She gets so sassy when talking about Gabriel. Oh, I know it. That's what I'm saying. Do you guys know who Kurt Wagner is? I'm testing you. It's movie trivia. So for me, it's movie trivia. You guys know I know my movie trivia. Oops, wait, sorry. The Mr. Banff. Is that Kurt Wagner? Isn't he coming back? Isn't he coming back in the newest? You mean Magneto? No. No. Unless I'm wrong. No. Not Magneto. That's not his name. Yeah, okay. I just verified that I was correct. No, she means Wolverine. Oh my gosh, you guys don't know Kurt Wagner? You guys are close, though. It is an X-Men. It is an X-Men. Yeah, you heathens! Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler, Kurt Wagner.
There's no one...
Yeah, Mr. Banff. That's a good one, because he bamfs in and out. I like that.
Hallo, Frau Gelder.
Deadpool.
Haben Sie etwas für mich?
Ja, ein Fax. Ein sehr langes Fax.
Is he too easy to mess up? I think it's the same actor.
It's okay. Dankeschön.
Yeah, yeah. The same. I feel like I heard that.
Oh.
That might be a bait, but let me Google it. Same actor. I can't think of his name right now. Is Nightcrawler coming? Like how it says, coming to Marvel Rivals, coming back to the coming to the MCU, I should say. Coming to the MCU. Yes, Alan Cummings is confirmed to be in the movie Avengers Doomsday. So Alan Cumming is going to be revising his role of Nightcrawler. He's one of the officially announced people in Avengers Doomsday that's coming. Nightcrawler with superpowers minus the blueness. Daddy Nightcrawler was in there as well, aka the Red Devil guy. Oh yeah, his dad, yeah. Yeah. That was a cool homage. He was in, wait, did he make an appearance in anything else? Like, I feel like I recognize that dude. Was he in any of the other movies? Is he in his 60s? He might be. He might be, but he's one of those, like, young souls, right? Let's look him up, Alan Cumming. My guess is probably 50. Like, he still looks pretty spry. Like, you put some makeup on him. I doubt they're gonna make him seem like he's, like... Oh, yeah, he's exactly 60 years old. Nice job, Joe. Nice job. Like, he doesn't look bad, though. I know you're not gonna be able to see my phone. It's gonna be too bright. But he looks still pretty good for 60. I mean, 60's not, like, super, super old. Just, like, obviously, if he's not fit, his knees are going to be aching doing all his squats and his, like, poses and stuff. But I don't know what they're all going to have him do. Okay. Ooh, what did we get here?
11th June 1872. Louis has convinced me to
Oh,
think
let me
matters
skip
through
this ad.
more thoroughly before I act.
Snooze.
A trip it shall be then, to Shahin. It shall not alter my purpose, I feel, nor shall his compelling. The treaty is the ruin of my beloved
Oh,
Bavaria.
you didn't realize that was
and must
him,
be taken to
Inferiority?
task.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it was really cool. He was the Red Devil guy that was in there. But like for some reason, I don't know why, like I feel like I recognized his character. Like he didn't make an appearance in any of like the other movies, did he? Yeah, they'll probably do a stunt double for most of it and just use like his face capture and stuff for things.
11th June 3rd July 1872. The pain gets so bad I cannot hold a pen to write, but the horror is far worse than the pain. He says it was an accident.
And I mean, just like
says that we can
with
truly
Hugh
be
Jackman,
one now.
Hugh Jackman's in
That
his
it is a
60s.
great adventure.
Right?
I believe him 1 minute, and the next I can feel the flames
So
of
they'll
hell
just probably
upon
like
my
have him
heels.
be aged
May
up.
God have
like,
mercy on my
who
soul.
knows what they'll do. Can't believe Hugh Jackman's in his 60s, pretty sure.
5th January 1874.
I'm
By
gonna
the
Google
power
that.
of Mary, Mother of God, I swear to refrain from the ultimate sin and to remain steadfast in my
Oh, he's only
flesh.
56.
Sworn by the power of the lily, Eleanor.
Sorry, I aged him up too old.
30th August 1879. I will not falter, but will remain true. No matter the torment or longing, I will not yield. I will control the process. God grant me strength and will. By the grace and power of the monarchy and its allegiance. De Paul Leroy, Eleanor. 10th September 1880. It is all finished. Elizabeth warned me, and I discovered the truth at last. O most venomous viper at my very bosom, O lowest of the least worthy who ever breathed, my Judas, my devil, if I could tear my heart out and fling it after him in the dirt, I would. 12th December 1880. He continues to come, the devil. I will never look upon his hideous face again. He is afraid I will tell, and I might. To destroy him, I might. When I think of the accident, now that things are clear, I wonder, was it truly an accident, or was it the plot to kill me? If so, why did he not complete it then, instead of putting me in this torment?
Yep.
Could he have hated
the
me
accident.
so? I wish to God he had simply ended it there.
So yeah, I think in the hunting accident, he was attacked by the werewolf, but he didn't get killed, so now he turned into one. That's my guess. Oh yeah. Yeah, I doubt they'll. They'll probably get him into like again being an actor. You have money to get a little bit into shape, right? But I doubt he'll be doing any stunt work, for sure.
10th June 1881. Terror.
Azazel.
Rapture.
Yeah.
During W's
That was
music
his name.
tonight, I felt
X-Men
a
First
pulling.
Class. Thank you, Otaku. I
The
knew I
horror
recognized the actor.
nearly came upon
Thank
me
you.
right there.
X-Men
Then the
First
music
Class.
turned, and it was gone. What can it mean?
Right, give me 1
I
second. I,
must
have to blow my
confide
nose.
in the great friend. Perhaps he will know what has happened.
Am I reading these backwards? Wait, June 10th versus December 12th. Oh no, I'm not.
12th December 18.
Yeah.
10th
Okay.
June 1880.
Sorry. Alright, let's make go blow my nose real quick. Have you played Gabriel Knight 3? Jane Jensen is really good at weaving in real life history with her fiction. I have not yet. So again, my mom played through all 3 of these games when they first came out. I was very young, but I don't remember anything besides them being like in my mind they were just like the greatest thing I've ever watched her play in my life. So we played through the first game, and now we're playing through the second.
2nd August,
And then the third will be on my
1882.
list for sure.
The experiments go better and better. W has proved as loyal and determined as
Don't
ever
forget
I
the
believed
drugs.
he would be in a matter
What
of
drugs?
my salvation. He says he has the formula now. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera. And
Wait,
to
was
draw up
Alan
the
coming
diagram for the
in
crystals.
GoldenEye?
Can it
Eddie?
truly
Is that
end?
who we're saying?
I scarce dare to hope.
Yeah, Azazel, that's what we were talking about. He's in the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. That's why I was asking. I said I recognized him in the movie from something else I had seen. I just couldn't remember which X-Men he was in. First Class.
April 1883. The great friend is dead. How unjust that he should be taken from me
Oh,
now.
the drugs for the old actor still
Where's my
above.
chance at salvation? Why has
Yeah.
God condemned me
They can
twice?
afford all the meds. He was the coder.
10th October 1885. There must be made clear funds for the crystals. Lies.
Switching to get
Everyone
working,
lies.
but it's one of the best
My
puzzle
own
games ever.
servants. What
Oh,
must
I'm
I
excited
do?
then.
Must I sell one of my beloved castles?
Is that one? Is
The
that one
crystals
not
must be
FMV?
made.
I
grow
remember number
daily less
2. I
able to
knew number
control
2 was
my own
FMV, but
will.
I couldn't remember if
How
number 3
long
was
will
or
I be
wasn't.
able to resist the ultimate sin? And the music is worthless without a device. Time is running out. The crystals must be made.
Like, I was really looking forward to this one specifically because I remember at the time it was the first FMV game I'd ever seen. And I was like, there's real people! The graphics are insane! Alright, I think that's everything. Okay. Now, where's my trusty lore? Again, I try to do most of the stuff on my own, but when we hit the end of a chapter and it's taking me forever to figure out what I'm missing, I get annoyed and I just look at the... Give Ludwig's diary to George. But did I get Ludwig's diary? Oh, these are scans from... Oh my god, I'm so dumb. These are scans from the diary. Okay, how do we get it to George? Is George gonna come back? Do I have to call George? Who's George? Wait, is George the guy that... Is George the... George is the... The only place I have to go is here. Is this George? Or was I meeting George here? Is this George?
I do have something to discuss with Georg, but he'll never believe me unless I show him.
Georg. Sorry, Georg. My apologies.
Have you heard of Ludwig's diary?
Yes, but
I thought I was giving
no
it
one
to
is
the other
allowed
dude.
to see it.
It just so happens that I have a copy of an English translation right here. There's something I wanted to show you. Read this one.
August 1880. The experiments go better and better. They has proved as loyal and determined as ever. It remains only to put
Sarah's
the
Jedi
finishing
Knight Dark
touches on
Forces
the
2.
completed opera.
I don't think I ever played those, so
To make up the
we should
diagram
add that to our list.
Wait, I want to show you something. I am not supposed to have looked at this myself, but I am here alone all day, so...
Just manhandles it without gloves on. Ugh. It's like a Star Wars version of Dune.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a really cool. I don't think it's an FMV, but it's my train of thought.
July 1881.
There's a very cool
Richard returned from his
Voyager,
meeting with
Star
the
Trek
king.
Voyager game.
Never have I seen him so pale. I was
It
concerned
was like
for
one
his
of a kind. It
heart.
was the only
He
game
would
ever
not
on the
speak with
engine
me,
it was on.
but immediately shut himself
before they
up in his
upgraded
study and
instantly.
started working on a new
I
project.
would really like to get that.
He
to
will
play.
not tell me the first thing about it. He will only say
Yep.
that it was time
Oh,
he would
Joe.
pay his king.
Oh, don't tell me that.
It confirms Ludwig's diary.
Don't
He
tell
wasn't
me that.
crazy.
Yes, but Ludwig says that the opera was completed. Imagine that, completed. There's something else.
You can't see it, but my feet are kicking.
August 1882.
This game did make me input my age.
He brought a letter which Richard
You have to be an
burnt.
adult to
I
preview
did
this
manage
game
to
on
see a
Steam.
bit of it. It said something
I was
about
like,
a
why?
great
It's
night
not
in Munich,
bad.
and that it would be Richard's supreme triumph and someone else's destruction. Ludwig then wrote that even though he himself would probably die, his immortal soul would be freed thanks to Richard. I worry for poor Ludwig and for us. Where will we be if his madness
Think
continues?
that, oh, the cotton
Surely
can do more
someone will put an
damage?
end
Oh,
to it.
interesting. I wouldn't have thought that.
Wow.
There's one more.
I just think about, yeah, the oils on the skin, like staining the pages and smearing ink, or we're about to find out what.
May 1883. I sent Richard's sealed package to the king, as he instructed moments before he closed his eyes forever. I could not even bring myself to care what was in it. What could it matter now? Whatever it is, I hope it brings the king good memories of Richard. He did so much for my beloved.
The package. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was so distracted about the idea of Gabriel Knight coming up, I didn't listen to anything that they said and retain it. Oh my gosh, that was important lore. Otaku, were you on top of that lore? What was it? I was listening, but I wasn't listening. They get me every time. Otaku, what did we miss? What was that? What was just described to us? Yes, you were. Okay, what did they discover? Break it down. What did they discover? So they compared his diary notes to her diary notes, right? To Wagner's wife. So what was it? She said, I can never, thank him enough for what he did for my beloved. So obviously the king did something for Wagner. But what was it? I know, infuriated. I get very distracted just looking at her and the other actors. Okay, before I hit continue, I want to break down. Oh, Kai, welcome on in on the mic raid. Kai, you just got here. Hang out. I've been told saucy scenes are coming up. The gist was that the package is the important piece to figure out everything else. Okay, that's it. We just don't know really what it was. It's just they're alluding to something. Okay. Kai, are you ready? Oh my god, here we go. Yeah. Perfect timing, Kai. Perfect timing. Ooh. The music's getting saucy. What's happening here? Cue the jazz.
She sounds delightful. I'd love to meet her.
Oh,
I knew this guy was digging us. I knew he was into us.
Penis around and you'll be fine. Get this in more need to rip them off.
Now I'm really intrigued.
This one time, I'd gone off to this, party.
Is this gonna? I don't know, Mike. It might be.
And it was getting a bit hairy. Well, Gracie.
Oh.
Better. Come here, Kleiner.
I thought we might be getting a Henry and Hans moment. Oh yeah, Grace is gonna be very upset about this.
Beta does not speak English, but then she has her own methods of communication.
I should leave you two kids alone.
Oh, don't be silly.
Chat, close your eyes. We're too young for this. Chat.
Friedrich, I can't just take your date.
Why not? I didn't expect her tonight. And for some reason, I don't find myself in that mood. Besides,
From
wants to
what you've
watch
told me,
you.
you live like a monk down south at that castle.
It's
You're
worse when you
buying
close
some
your eyes and
attention.
just listen.
Detta. Ta games ein schlaft med.
Someone translate that. What did he just tell her? What did he just tell her? Is it something sexy? This is probably a scene where I'm covering my eyes. I was probably not allowed to watch this. Menage a rough. Oh my god. So good. Oh yeah, you have to smash the button. Oh yeah, Mike. I mean, cause some of us aren't about that life, yeah. But other people, they take it where they can get it. We got Gracie back home. We don't need this lady. And the music was so funny. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's got us right where he wants us. Is it just smoochy smoochy? Aw, so just after our necklace? Man, Gabriel's got that riz. He's got everybody falling at his feet. Y'all, games were cracked in the 90s. Phenomenal. Peak cinema. No, I mean, he's risked this guy up. This guy literally wants him so bad, is what I mean. He doesn't even have to try, and this guy wants him. Yeah, the woman, the riz isn't for the woman. The woman, she's just doing what she's told. Peak cinema. I still remember the first game where we called up that one lady and she's like, he's like, can I come over? And she goes, come. And then you just heard noises. Smoochy, smoochy. I was like, what the? Oh my god. Oh yeah. Alright, Gabriel, yeah. Corn dog. It's like a shampoo commercial. Yeah, because the 90s, again, phenomenal hair. Phenomenal hair in the 90s. Speaking of the phenomenal hair, you guys will get... I'm gonna pull one of these 90s Chip and Dale cards just to show you phenomenal hair, right? Let me find them. Let's find some good hair. Like, look at it. This is from the 90s. Like, bros be having good hair. Like, come on. It wasn't just the ladies, fellas, that had good hair. Oh, there he is, my king. My king, my handsome man. Look at him. Ugh. Maybe it was the Maybelline. Maybe it was. Old guy. Yeah, it was just for fun. We were just talking about how nice people had hair back in the 90s. So we weren't doing, like, anything, spectacular. But I was just showing off these guys and their long hair. But like this guy and his long luscious locks. This guy has the volume though. This guy has the volume. Wonderful. But how are you, old guy? Didn't we all? Oh, yeah. It's revealed at the end, yeah. I mean, I have a I can make a guess where the story's going on this one. Alright, so it is 1 a.m. Okay, it is 1 a.m. and usually I stop it. I usually stop it at the next chapter. So we will wrap it up there. As much as I would love to keep streaming, let's just save here. What am I doing with that? Fun fact, something I do on my channel every once in a while. They're in retirement currently because I overdid it. My mom had given me a deck from the 80s. They're playing cards, all TOS because there's no nudity. There's no nudity or nothing. It's just men trying to put on leather pants while looking goofy with their mushroom bowl cuts. Okay, all right, dad bods. All right, my mom gave me these when my best friend got married, and I was like, young, we were like barely 21, and I remember going, oh my gosh, I gotta hide these. And like once I looked at them, I'm like, they're not even bad. So it's fun. I used them for chat and Centus for anytime I'd get a new follow, we'd pull a card and see what we got. So then that went over well that we bought the 90s version, 1992, I believe. Oh man, the 90s, guys. You go from the 80s where it's goofy dad bods and goofy poses to the 90s where you got frickin' Spirit the horse, but if he was a human, like look at this. Look at this man. Like their manes just grew out, like ugh. And then they're all pecked up and oiled. It's just so funny. It's so funny, the difference. So if you pop by my stream once in a while, we'll do those. They're just currently in retirement. I kind of saved them until like let's see, my follow goal. Like I try to use it to farm follows. So I think I can turn on the follow alert. Where is it? It should be webcam. Where is it? Did I delete it? Oh no, right here. So I have this. So when we get closer, oh well, we are pretty close actually. Now we're at 2174. When I get closer to being like 20 away or 30 away, I'll put the follower goal up and I'll be like, oh hey, we're getting close. But when we're not even close, I don't bother, because then we go through the cards and then everyone's seen them. So I try to pull them out like every couple months. Yeah, the calendar ladies, but yeah, it's like that. I looked them up. Like this one I bought, the 90s one, was in really great condition. The box is a little scuffed, but the cards are in good condition. You know, I think it cost me less than $20, maybe like $19.99 with the shipping. The 80 ones, like you'll go on eBay and somebody's trying to sell them for $1,000, but they're not worth no $1,000. But it's pretty funny. But I love the 80s ones because I'm pretty sure this is like the OG. These are the OG Chippendales. I think it's like the oldest. I think it's the oldest deck you can get, but I haven't verified that. Because again, my mom, I'm assuming, got them from her bachelorette party, and she got married in 1984, I believe. The follower goal was cut off. Yeah, it's not adjusted properly right now. That's why I don't have it up. But it's we're at 2174 out of 2200. Cause like I'm always like, cause by default it always aims for the next rollover, and I just don't like to have it on there until we get close. Cause I'm not like, we're always aiming for more followers and more friends, but right now with St. Jude and everything, we're not really grinding, personal stuff, right? We're trying to fundraise, but probably starting next week, maybe I'll put the goal back up and we'll see if we can bring the guys out of retirement if you guys are interested. I was bringing the guys out of retirement. For my little pop-up that pops up that says Advanced GG, it was supposed to also say for every $10 donation, get a card pull, but I don't know why it's not working. It's not rotating the two images. Bring out the boys! Okay, maybe we bring them out. Maybe we bring them out for the last few days of charity stuff. By the way, I know it's a little trickier on YouTube, but to our YouTube friends too, we have been raising money for St. Jude all month. We'll be raising it this last week. This will be the last week we'll be doing it. We've already hit our second goal. Our first goal was $1,000, but we hit $2,000, so we doubled our goal. but you know, we're pushing for every little bit we can get before the week's over. There should be a link in the VOD description. I don't know if it actually works to click on or if you have to type it in, but it's there. We got some really cool incentives coming. Friday, we'll be doing Trivia Tricks, which is a trivia game that chat can participate in, which is awesome. So we'll be doing a community game for that. We're going to try to get Tarkov off, but I have yet to get confirmation from Reading Rambo if he's able to play. Also, I believe our friend Bless, being his final hurrah of content creation and raising money for St. Jude, I was going to ask him if he wanted to do something special for his last day. So we'll have to see what we have time for, if we have time for Tarkov. Also, working on the Minecraft server, community Minecraft server coming. If you guys like the mines. Alright, let's find someone to raid. Enough chit-chat. Enough chit-chat. We'll be back. So we're on chapter 5. I think there's only 2. The link works. Oh, Joe! Yay! Awesome. Thank you. I always just see it in text format, so I haven't checked it while I'm live to see if it actually has like a clickable link. Typically, they do. To mine the crafts. It said Minecraft. Ah, yes, Minecraft is pretty difficult. Let's see. Who is online? We should be back tomorrow with another stream. Wednesday. Tarkov was potentially either tomorrow or Thursday. But again, I have to get confirmation from Reading Rambo because we're going to do him and my cousin Spock playing on Tarkov. And that's one of the incentives we hit. And while doing so, I'll try to think of some incentives for donations that like, hey.
Yeah, we're just getting like some bigger pots now.
For donations, you can make me drop my gun or pick up a gun or do something, something goofy. And then also too, we have a little squirrel puppet where it has individual pieces that you put on every finger. As we get donations, we'll put that on and I'll have to play with the squirrel on my hand. So that would be fun. All right. Wow. Not a lot of people on tonight. Speaking of Minecraft, Mr. Pug is playing some Minecraft.
Hey, sweetie.
Why don't I send you guys over there? It looks like he's doing the...
What happened, hon? My friends are having you.
Is he doing his own thing or is he on the Cobblemon server?
Well, we're
curious. Peace out, peeps. Thanks for hanging. If you're a fan of X-Files, you can find it's Wait, there's an FMV game online for free at My Abandoned Where... Oh, hell yeah! Thank you for that, Joe, because I know someone who very much will be interested in playing that with me. My cousin Spock loves to do, like, fun horror games together, and he's a huge X-File fan. Maybe I can convince him to hang out and play that one day. Raid. Mr. Pug. Alright, I hope you guys all have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. As always, if you would like to, you can copy and paste the emotes over on Twitch as we raid out YouTube. I appreciate you guys hanging and being with us as always. We'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. But Twitch, if you guys don't mind hanging out for just a few minutes, we'll say hi to Mr. Pug. I'm sure he'd love to see you guys in his chat. Alright, have a good night, everybody. It's a pretty good game by itself. It was written by the show writers. Oh, thank you so much, Joe. I'm very excited. I'm going to add that to my list. I'm going to message my cousin right now. And we'll look into it. I want to play Phantasmagoria as well. I've never played that. We tried to play it on stream, but I could, with the DOS box, it being, such a low resolution, I didn't know that the workaround to making it work. And so it was like impossible to capture. But finally, luckily for Gabriel Knight, we finally figured out how to do all that stuff. So maybe that will be on my list as well in the future, Phantasmagoria. Because that one I've never played through, so I have no clue what it's even about. But pretty exciting. All right, good night all. Bye.